Passionist Retreat Center is located along Ushirika Road in Karen, Nairobi. It is a serene location for retreats, conferences, prayers, and reflections. The center has a long history dating back to 1982 when it started as a seminary. And in 1995, it was turned into a retreat center owing to Passionist charism of preaching Christ crucified.
We are at Passionist Retreat Center here in Karen, Nairobi, Kenya. It is a great place to be, where people come to have various activities like retreats and conferences. Passionist Retreat Center is your place. Join me, Sister Christine, your host, as we come to venture and to get to know more about the Passionist Retreat Center.
Welcome to Passionist Retreat Center.
It is run by the Passionist Fathers.
In accordance with the Passionist charism, the center ensures that people living around are nourished spiritually, as the director explains.
The Passionists who are charism is preaching Christ the crucified thought it wise to make this place a place for retreat center. The idea was to help nourish the spirituality of the people around here, and bearing its environment, it's a quiet place. The Passionists were eager to give back to the society by preaching retreat. So it began in a very slow way until the year 2012, when we decided, to make it more public. And that's when we added the new wing of the retreat, which was officially opened in the year 2014, the month of November, by His Eminence Cardinal John Kanilonjue. Since that, this center has really done a lot of good to the people.
It is an opportunity for you to come and experience this wonderful environment of prayer.
We have conducive environment for prayers.
This adoration chapel, which is strategically situated within the retreat center, provides a peaceful environment for communal Eucharistic prayers as well as personal supplications.
If you wish to have your conference, this is the best place to be.
The center is equipped with recreational and conference facilities.
We have conference facilities and retreat facilities.
So since 2014, this center has been offering different types of services: accommodation, retreat, which is the major thing why it's opened, to nourish the spirituality of the people, everybody who want to get nourished, and it's not restricted to Catholics, it's open to everybody. And we have seen all faiths coming here to use the facility for their own spiritual nourishment, our brothers from the Protestant, everybody.
In our facility, we have 45 rooms, all of them self-contained, clean, and we accommodate our people. If they need double rooms, singles, we accommodate everybody.
The facility is run with effective management and administration.
Nicholas Ochieng is, I've just finished my theological studies this year, and I've brought here to be administrator of the Retreat Center Passionist here in Ushirika community.
Passionist Retreat Center provides a serene environment where people experience a difference.
The facility is really open for the people who would want to, use a very conducive environment for their particular, achieving their particular goals. So Passionist Retreat Center really a place whereby we meet God, and God meets his people in different activities, a retreat. Use, just to come and relax and reflect about your life. It might not be about retreat, it might not be about workshops, it might not be about seminars, but I've also received individual families who just want, to reconnect with their life in terms of meditation, in terms of personal prayer, or in terms of having a very conducive atmosphere to reflect about their life. So these are some of the things we are offering in the Passionist Retreat Center here in Nairobi, which is based in Karen, next to Hardy Police Station, and we are sandwiched between the Cooperative University College and the Hardy Police Station.
Well, we welcome everyone for conferences and retreat, spiritual nourishment, all these things we do here in the center. The place is accommodative to both both Protestants and Catholics, and everyone who need our help and spiritual nourishment is welcome.
We offer good meals, balanced diet, with consideration to the people with special diet.
Let's now explore more about the congregation of the Passionists who run the center.
I want to say something now a little bit about our congregation, the Passionists. As you look, my habit here is black with the emblem of the heart, prescribed Jesus Christ Passion. It is written in 3 languages. This is Greek, Latin, and of course the Hebrew. Our congregation was founded in Italy in 1775 by St. Paul of the Cross, whose portraits you will see there. They came to Kenya in the year 1970 at the request of the then Bishop of Kisii Diocese. And their main reason why they came was due to primary evangelization in the southern Nyanza part, especially the Lake region, because at that time there was only one church, Asumbi Parish, and many people could trek for kilometers and days before they reached the church. So Bishop Mugendi asked the Passionists, who by then had settled in Tanzania, to come and help the Mill Hill, who were there at southern part of Nyanza, especially the areas of Lake Victoria, Karungu Bay, Muhuru Bay, Tonga area, that is currently Gwasi, and Rakwaro and Ulanda. Actually, they are the ones who began Ulanda Girls High School in South Nyanza. They settled mostly here in around 80s here in Nairobi. And their main charism is preaching Christ among the crucified of today. And that's why they opted to settle in the most hardship places in this country, Kenya. What they did when they settled basically was to establish church, which was the first priority, and schools, and then hospitals, because they're also to help people in terms of education, health, and of course spirituality. Our main charism, as we say, we preach Christ crucified, is to help the most vulnerables. To date, we have 2 orphanages that we take care of. One is in Kadem Parish in South Nyanza, Migori County, and also in Tonga Parish, South Nyanza, Homa Bay County. We also involve with working in slums, especially here in Nairobi. We work with slums from Gataka. So every Sunday in our theology house, we have that apostolate whereby we welcome these children, very vulnerable. Of course, we do sometimes feeding programs, and then we teach them, how to be good in the society. Slum places are places that's very hard to live with, and some of these children probably they grow without, role models. So we try to give our time, we try to give our energy to shape the life of these children. We also partners with the foreigners, especially in terms of widows. So we have established self-help groups whereby widows come together, and we are able to look for them people who can support them financially, something like microfinance. And these widows, they are able to borrow from the common kit, so that at the end of the year, they are able to bring back the capital and the interest that they use to expand their own business. Our formation house is in Molo, which of course the young people are introduced on basic skills of farming and a little bit of knowing our congregation. Then from Molo, our young ones proceed to do their philosophy in Arusha for 3 years, and then they proceed for their novitiate. Novitiate is a stage whereby they are now fully integrated into the congregation and they become passionists. Thereafter, they proceed to Nairobi for their theology for 4 years, and then they can now be ready to go to the pastoral work in the missions, and eventually they are being ordained so that they can also give their life to the people as passionists.
The Passionist Retreat Center combines all you need for your recreation and spiritual nourishment.
Dear viewer, you've seen for yourself this serene, beautiful, nice place, a conducive place for retreat and conferences. You've seen they are nice and wonderful, and if you wish to have your conference, this is the best place to be, here at the Passionist Retreat Center. I am your host, Sister Christine. Until we meet next time on our program, God bless you.